What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So guys, have you ever lost a job? And I'm not talking about you quitting, I'm talking about being fired. How long has it been? What was your first reaction when you were let go? Looking back, do you still think that it was the worst thing that ever happened to you? Or do you think that it was the best thing that ever happened to you? Now, job loss affects different people in different ways, as we are going to see in the following clip.
You and I are sitting here today because this will be your last week of employment at this company.
I have been a fine employee for over 10 years, and this is the way you treat me.
How you sleep at night, man? Huh? How's your family? They sleeping well at night? Electricity still on? Heat still on? Refrigerator full of food? Gas tank full of gas? Going Chuck E. Cheese this weekend or something? Not me. No, my kids, we're not gonna do anything.
How am I supposed to go back as a man and explain this to my wife that I lost my job?
I can't afford to be unemployed. I have a house payment. I have children.
When they get fired.
$50 a week? Is that one of your positive effects? Well, we'll get to be cozier because I'm not going to be able to pay my mortgage on my house, so maybe we can move into a nice fucking one-bedroom apartment somewhere. And I guess without benefits, I'll be able to hold my daughter as she, suffers from her asthma that I won't be able to afford the medication for.
Well,
That was me some time back. When I lost my job, I felt devastated. I felt like the world had come to an end. All I wanted was to die. I know, like I said, people react to job loss differently. Some go to even the extreme of killing themselves because they think there is no life after losing your job. But guys, I am here to tell you that it doesn't have to be that way. By the way, sometimes losing your job can actually be something good. This is what this video is all about. I'm going to tell you my reasons as to why I think me personally losing a job was the best thing that ever happened to me. So stay tuned. Guys, if you're new, if you're seeing me for the first time, welcome to the channel. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a video. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. The number one reason why I think being fired was the best thing that ever happened to me is that now I know that I can live without a job. Now guys, I don't know about you, but for me, growing up, the only narrative was that you go to school, get good grades, get a good job, live a good life. Although I have been I can say that I have been an ambitious person even before I was employed, because even in campus I was working as a receptionist in the hostels. At the back of my mind, I knew that I needed to get a job if I wanted to have a good future, that a job was what was going to connect me to my destiny. But now finding myself in this situation where now I didn't have the job, I can say that I have achieved more right now than even when I was working. That when one door closes, another one, you have to find another one, and life goes on with or without employment. Secondly, being out of employment has helped my brain to try out, has opened my brain to try out new things. Online, I have tried transcription, I have tried blogging, I am now doing article writing, but here I am again trying out YouTube, hoping that it works. Outside here, you just have to try out things and see which one will work for you. And like now being employed, no. Outside here, you have to keep your mind open to trying new ideas and new opportunities, because in the end, you need to find something that works for you. The third reason, being out of employment has given me choices. Like I have the freedom to choose what to do. now you are assured of that check at the end of the month. But this also means you can be tied to doing a job that you don't like, a job that doesn't satisfy you as an individual, just because of the money. But now being outside here, if I can give myself as an example, as a writer, I have the opportunity to choose, to niche down and even do the topics that I love, that I enjoy doing. I also have the freedom to choose clients, actually, yes. So I know there are people that are just difficult to work with, and having that freedom to choose, sometimes you let other clients go, you pick up some, you drop some. I think it is a good thing. Yes. Number 4, guys, being out of employment has helped me to better control my depression and anxiety. Now, life can be overwhelming at times. I mean, you have family, you have finances, you have sickness at times to take care of. All these things can take a toll on your mental health. Now, the problem with employment is that you will not take a break on your terms. It is hard. Most of the times they will give you a break when you are physically sick, something that can be seen. And the problem is that depression is not something that you can see. So you will end up suffering in silence. The advantage you now having your being employed, being self-employed, is to monitor your mental health and know when to take a break. So that is what I have been doing, and I feel like it has helped me control my anxiety. Again, being employed comes with a lot of uncertainties. You feel like, what if I lose this job today? What will happen to me? But now being outside here, I think at some point you'll develop thick skin, because you think, what is the worst that can happen to me, right? That's the reason, guys, why I feel like losing my job was the best thing that happened to me, is that it has enabled me to become a better mom and a better human being. You see, when I was still working, the job was so demanding. We went to work for night shifts at times, and that meant that I wasn't there when my children were going to bed. We couldn't pray together and have some time before bed. Again, we could also go to work during weekends. So somehow, and you know, during weekdays they are going to school. They go to school. So that meant, again, on weekends you would miss bonding time. I can say that it has really helped me. Being outside here has helped me become a better mom, because now I can plan my time well, schedule myself well. If I want to take them out on weekends, I can do that without a problem. As a human being, I can say that I have become better outside here, because socially, at least I can plan my time. At least I can promise someone that I will visit them and I will do the same. I'm not constantly on the run, you know. So that has helped me become a better person. Yes. Go. So guys, those are the 5 reasons that make me think being fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. Guys, I'm not demonizing employment. I'm not saying that employment is bad. Most of us have thrived through employment. But shit happens. You can go to school, get good grades, and never get employment. You can also get the employment, but get fired. Like right now, what is happening across the world, companies are scaling down, companies are retrenching people. What if you find yourself in such a situation? Life doesn't have to stop there.